kind of the tenor change? You know, schools, you know, all the other students are back here now. I mean, they're kind of students and football players again. Does that kind of change the dynamics a little bit?
Not too bad, but it'll change come Wednesday when classes start, of course. So we got to get prepared for all that. I think this is a good time for classes to start. You don't want it on your game week, you know. You don't want it too early in camp, so we'll always go through a couple of days of issues there. But other than that, you know, I think they're just ready to get ready to play somebody.
Coach, y'all put in some music. Was that your personal iPod?
No.
Type it in?
No, I don't have that song, nor do I know what it is or who sang it.
I guess the team.
If you call that singing.
We just call it noise.
Yeah.
No, I guess the team came to you and asked for like a little rejuvenation or something, so you went ahead and gave it
they
to
did. They came to me about 10 practices ago and requested music. So I just said music doesn't energize you. You get music when you're energized. It's simple, right? It's just like, you know, why did we cancel practice in Milligan? We didn't cancel practice because they needed it. We canceled practice because they earned it. It's kind of how music is, right? It's a privilege, not a right.
Sorry.
Byron Moore.
Yeah,
what about him?
Up with the ones now. Is that permanent moving forward?
We haven't released any depth charts, and we've been moving guys all camp. So I'm not sure. And we've done that with a bunch of guys.
What has he done well?
He's done great. He's been productive in both scrimmages. He's had a great attitude, made some interceptions, tackling very well. So he's doing all the things that we thought he could do when we signed him.
How much just the secondary, man? Not that there's you can close to the depth chart, but does it still look like you just got a bunch of guys? I mean, it's going to be a tough decision.
Well, I don't think a lot of these positions will get settled until deep into the season, especially D-line and secondary, because we don't really know who's going to be productive on game day. All we can do is suspect, and we're trying to set, you know, we'll set a start lineup based on what we suspect, but ultimately they got to go out there and prove it. And if they do, they'll get settled in, and if they don't, we'll put the other guy in.
How much is Q Watson still in the mix?
He's doing good. Q's doing real well. You know, he's a little light, and this is all new to him. Probably would have helped him had he been here, in the first session, gotten another 5 weeks of training. But he's got good skill sets. He's fast and elusive, instinctive, and he's made big plays in both scrimmages.
Is he a guy you want to make sure you keep put the football outside the tackles, kind of like how Florida did Dimps a little bit, keep them away from, the contact inside the tackles?
Well, it's hard to do that in this game, but I'd rather him be able to do everything. But yeah, he's not a big guy, if that's what you mean. On 3rd and 1, we're probably not going to run the ISO with Q. I think that's a fair assessment. But it's hard to avoid contact in this game.
Herman today.
Do I appear edgy right now? I'm getting that look from you guys. I'm really not. This is just how many times have I, how long have we talked about this stuff? We ready to talk about the next opponent. You guys are too. I get it. You got your job to do. I'm not down on you.
What was Herman looking like today? I mean, another step.
He's not 100%, but he's back, but he's not 100%. It's a little nagging injury that hopefully the time off will help.
I know nothing's written in stone yet, but has Rajon Neal done everything he needed to do this camp to put himself in position to be that #1 tailback?
Well, we'll release the depth chart. When are we releasing it? A lot of depth chart questions today. It's interesting. I'm not sure how many I can dance around before y'all figure out. I'm not telling you who our starters are. Rajon's had a great camp. I'm proud of him. He's been very consistent. He's been more consistent than he's ever been. He's improved on the things he needed to improve on, and he's going to be a real critical. He's going to have a real critical role for us.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Okay.